Hell, we might as well be late. It's our first show of the year, you know?
First show. Let's start off on the right foot.
That's right. What are you eating today? Oh, hold on.
You're dying.
I am.
Eating.
I am so sick of being sick.
I think I feel bad for everyone.
Yes.
Kevin had the really bad flu.
That type A flu that everybody's getting. It's horrible.
So I haven't seen him since Friday.
Oh, going through withdrawals then.
It was his first day back of work today.
Wow.
I
don't feel good at all.
I was sick on Saturday. Not as nearly as bad as he was.
Hi, welcome everybody. We're just chatting. Welcome to the program.
Kevin, I love you.
Glenn's checking in. Steve is checking in. Glenn's back after a long vacation, he said. All right. Hi, Steve. Where? Steve Where. I like saying that now.
Where?
Kevin Cooper. I got to see Kevin Cooper on Friday night. Thank you.
He'll be at the Bell Thursday and Friday this week.
Yeah. The Hanky Panks. Love them. I do. Ed Sawicki in the house. Too. Hi, Ed.
Any band that lets you do
requests.
I think that's really cool because there isn't.
As Bob Klein said on the show yesterday, it takes balls.
It does take balls,
really
and they're
does.
great at it.
They are. They're fun at it.
DJ Grant, so looking forward to you filling in on jam nights with us this year.
Is he going to do that too? Good.
Well, apparently he spoke to Kathy, and when we need a filler, that he said that he might be able to, and that just makes me super happy because I think he's phenomenal.
That would be fantastic. I would love that.
I love him
completely. And don't forget Uncle Rico, the last Friday of the month at your place.
Uncle Rico, last Friday of the month. Really looking forward to that.
I'm going to be there for that one. We're going to see if we can pump up the volume and get some people there from up north that night. Make a little road trip.
Maybe we should get a
bus trip. There we go. There's Jeffrey. Hi, Jeffrey. How are you?
Hi,
Jeffrey. To see him over the weekend.
I need to message Jeff Vance.
Jeffrey Vance. Sean Cooper in the house. What's up, Coop, on the YouTube? Bob Klein's with us. Hi, Bob.
Hi, Bob Klein.
Say Bob.
Bob
Klein.
Mario. I got to send you some money, Mario.
Mario needs some money. And, yeah. So, Ceris, I'm doing a new thing on Wednesdays. I know I told you that we're starting to book for it, and it's really going well. There's a lot of people interested in doing the one-on-one Wednesday, which I love. It's tough when you have a whole band because I as a host have to kind of select, okay, throw a question at this guy, that guy, or that girl. And when you just have one person, it's just like sitting around and having a chat. And I like that.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
It is. And we're going to get the intertwinings of their minds. We're going to dig deep. We are.
We missed you on New Year's, Carla.
Yeah, Carla. I had her T-shirts there too.
Carla.
I'm not going to send them to her. I'm not. I'm just going to make her wait.
No, she'll just wait another 2 years.
Another 2 years of winning something. I don't give anything away anymore because of that. Hi, Melody. Thank you. She says, everybody. Tina Reed Ramsey in the house. Hi, Tina.
Hi, Tina.
This topic's going to be good for you today. Well, not necessarily directed at you, but this topic will be good because you can chime in. I love having venue owners on here when we talk about venues, and that's what we're going to do today, which is going to be kind of fun. I think.
Me, by the way, guys.
Yes, I don't think so, but maybe. All right. Thank you, Carla. I love your face, too. And John Esper in the house.
Hey, John.
Thank you for the weather forecast, John.
Was he spot on? He
says weather switching from the 60s to the 20s didn't help it. Well, I'd like the sub-zero right now to kill bugs if we could, because something's out there that's just terrible.
My allergies are off the hook. I had to go overdose on some allergies.
Every time I go see my parents, they're in an assisted living facility, I get sick. And my dad called me today, and my dad, God love him, he says, you better get tested. There's 3 people in the home with COVID.
Uh-oh.
And I said, Dad, I didn't interact with anybody but you and my mom, and he doesn't have it, and neither does she. So, yeah. And besides that, what are they going to tell you? Yeah, you got COVID. You got to lay around the house and get well. That's kind of what's happening now. Yeah.
I got to tell you, I had to lay around that house my house that one on Saturday, and I'm one of those people that just can't just do nothing. So then when Sunday hit, I'm very shy, Jeffrey. So when Sunday hit, you know what I did? And I'll learn nothing from it.
Hi, Kara.
But I finally did all of my laundry because I've been using one of my spare bedrooms as like the staging area for my closet because I don't like to fold laundry or put clothes away. So I just put it in that room.
Basically, it's a shit show in your one bedroom.
It's actually really clean, but there's just clothes scattered organizedly on the bed. But Sunday, because I knew I didn't want to leave the house because I was still under the weather, I did all of my laundry, cleaned my closet, put everything away, and now I'm like an adult.
Can we have a round of applause for Ceris for adulting?
I wouldn't mind that.
Adulting.
I think I deserve that for adulting.
Where is, do I have the applause meter here? I do somewhere. But yes,
okay.
Let's hear it for Ceris.
Y'all. It's okay.
Let's hear it for Ceris today. There it is. All right. Thank you. And the crowd goes wild. They do. Oh, my. Hey, Jordan Bodecker. Hey, Dave Taylor. Happy New Year to you, buddy. And David Linda. Thank you from last call. Dave Taylor. Are you
really expecting Dave Taylor? Well, not you, but your missus. Congratulations.
Is
I think
he?
he's going to have a little baby.
Oh, you heard it here first. Well, you didn't hear it here first. It's probably on the interwebs, but
yeah, hold on. You said it on the Facebook, so I'm assuming it's allowed to be discussed.
Well, let's hope so, because you just did.
My bad.
No, it's a secret. Matt Matheny, thank you so much. Catherine, how are you, my dear? Thank you for being here. She's my favorite Sharon is Karen person. She shares everything. Thank you. Steve Stein in the house. Steve, it was good to see you the other day. I didn't get a chance to talk to you, but it was good to see your smiling face. Oh, Kevin folds right out of the dryer. I would believe that Kevin would fold right out of the dryer.
I would imagine. I can just imagine. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, can I just say my laundry, sometimes that dryer runs 3 or 4 times on a load to de-wrinkle it. I just leave it in the dryer and then go back and hit the start button again. My electric bill loves that.
Yeah.
Loves it. All right. And Ed says, now you can't find anything. Amen to that. When I put my T-shirts away and stuff like that, I'm like, where is that shirt I want to wear today? I got a figure system.
Pie, Bill. Enjoy Hyde's pie.
Bill is having some hides.
Yeah.
Oh, Bill, thanks for the invite, brother. He didn't invite me. I'd have blown the show off to go to Hides tonight.
Yeah, I would have said, fuck it.
Yeah, we'd have gone live from Hides is what we'd have done.
We should go live from Hides, and it will just be me eating pie. It's not a bad idea, actually.
Can I get a cut of that too?
Yeah, you can have your own.
Okay, thanks. You have your own. Just get out of my way. I'm going to eat an entire pie.
Eat my pie alone.
All right, let's get started. It's that time. It's our first episode of the new year here. Episode number 141.
I like it.
Of Hot Topic Tuesday. And we had a viewer submission today on the page. So if you don't like the topic, don't send me a text and say this is a shitty topic like some people do. Just enjoy it.
Why don't you tell them to go fuck themselves?
Oh, we're back up to 12 drinks. I had 2 the other night. It went down. That's 12 for me. Thank you.
Who do I tell a good hot topic to? I have a really good one. You can message Scott or myself or say it here. Whatever you want. Where's TJ's cleaners? Will they come pick it up? No, I have a great washer and dryer. I don't mind doing the laundry. It's the putting it away is my issue.
I'm here to get your laundry. Come to your house. That'd be great.
Yeah.
I could dig that. I used to take all my shirts to the dry cleaner because they would press them and they looked really nice, but I've given up on that because it just got too expensive.
What's 3 Bob Fine?
She said F-bombs 3.
Doug. Oh, already?
Yes. 3 today? Damn, girl. You're on a roll, potty mouth.
Where was I? Was I even here for those?
He was listening in on our pre-show conversation, maybe or something. that was good. Valerie, how are you? Doug Cope, thank you for being with us today. Hey guys, viewer submitted topic today. Let's talk about bar owners who get drunk in their own bar. I have rarely seen you drunk in your own bar.
Well, yeah. So let's discuss
Rarely.
that. Yeah, because
Rarely.
it doesn't often happen.
And with what you were wearing New Year's Eve, you couldn't get too drunk.
No, and here's what's gross.
Tina's talking about it's gross probably that people get drunk in their own bar that own their bar.
Oh, gotcha. Well, then you think I'm gross. But it's okay. Here's the thing. There's exactly, Jeffrey. There's drunk and then there's drunk. Well, Tina, I didn't drink for like 3 years, and just within the last 6 months, I've had this like anxieties. Scott's now witnessed it a couple of times, or witnessed it, where I'll either have to sit in the corner and not talk to people, or I got to have like a drink or two to kind of just get me out of my whatever. I'm not blaming anxiety, but for some reason, I even had to sit in the car. I was meeting everybody at Tony's for dinner, and I had to sit in the car for like 15 minutes to just like
decompress.
Like, I don't know what's been going on.
I get it. No, I get it. And why do you think I said on New Year's Eve, if I can sit back in your little area, I'll come. But
and that's why
it overwhelms me sometimes too.
Overwhelming. And so, but I mean, my bartenders also know that when they're serving me shots, it's less than a half of a shot. I do mix shots for a reason. It's less than half of a shot to get me through the night. And me drunk is smiling, dancing, being social, talking to everybody, and having a great time. You're never going to see me, falling over or causing a problem. I'm never in telling people what to do, like my staff know, like there's a big difference between getting drunk and then inappropriately drunk.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Since I had a liquor license in the 80s, so I don't know what the new rules are, any of that. But many states have a rule against any employee of a liquor establishment taking part in drinking. It's a no-no. Does Ohio have that?
I don't think so. Tina?
I don't know. Anybody know? I think alcohol control laws in many states say that most jurisdictions have regulations such as Alcoholic Beverage Control Act in California, which is huge. I'm reading here.
Right.
It says explicitly prohibits anyone on duty from the consumption of alcohol in the establishment that sells it on premise.
Emergency. That's the cue to have a shot. Yeah. I'm not going to apologize for having a few drinks at my bar. Absolutely not. It keeps me social and able. I don't know what triggers it, what started triggering it. I had an episode I remember I told Scott about it. It was like my second, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
But I've never seen you, though, out of control drunk.
No, I'm never out of control. No. I'm not out of control.
And I have seen other venue owners that way. I will say that.
There's the difference. You will never see me out of control. You will never see like I still know exactly what's going on in my bar. I just happen to be able to speak to my customers now. I'm just able to enjoy their time. I was getting a lot of complaints or like, and listen, I understand I'm not going to be able to please everyone, but I was getting a lot of issues. Like, well, she's just a snob. She just sits in that back room that, not saying anything. And I was like, I got to figure out a way to get this. And then I'm not taking medication. So if I have to take a couple of shots throughout the night so I can be social with my regulars and friends, then that's what I'm going to do. Because I want to be there. And I'm going to say this. You will never see me drink at another bar because I do not feel safe at any other bar than my bar.
Everybody's got your back there. That's what is good.
I will always, if I'm going to drink, it's going to be at my bar. I'm not going to do it at any other bar because that's where I think issues can happen.
I want to hit Doug's comment up here because John Taffer from Bar Rescue, any of those episodes you watch, many of them, I bet 80% of them, the bars are failing due to drunken owners. I mean, I would bet it's in the 80% or better because everybody thinks, oh, it'll be cool to own a bar. My friends can come sit at the bar and drink with me every night, and we can have a party, and we can do this. And some of those things he puts on the air, I know it's TV and it's over the top, but my God, these people, the bartender doing 30 shots in a night and things like that. I mean, so stupid they can't even walk.
Right.
That's wrong. But
yeah, that's not what I'm doing. No.
How many bar owners do you think own a bar so they have a place to go drink?
Well, there's a bar right down the road from us who's lost pretty much all their staff and regulars and everything because they took that a little too far. But I don't know.
Thanks, Jim. I love Pat Flanagan. One of my favorite humans ever.
And you're never going to. It's okay, Tina. You don't have to. It's Tina. I get what you're saying. I don't think it's the greatest idea either. However, I think depends on the individual and how it's night and day for me when I'm able to have a few drinks and I'm trying to be social.
There's social drinking, and then what Megan said, there's white girl wasted. I mean,
which I'm not saying that I haven't been white girl wasted before, but the point is I'm not working when I'm drunk. I'm not in a position of authority. I have my management to do that. You'll never see me get drunk on a night where I don't have Sean there and my other manager. You're never going to see that. And I'm never going to do it on a night, and I'm never going to be so drunk that I'm going to like cause problems or first of all, that's just never going to happen.
Well, you're smart enough to know you avoid, if there's an issue, you let Sean handle it.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
You don't get involved. And so many bar owners that drink in their own bar, they're the first one that's up and dragging somebody out the door and doing stupid stuff. And that's when you're going to get in trouble.
Right.
When somebody calls the cops, they show up and then they see you're a drunken bar owner and they're like, oh,
yeah,
let's see what happened here for real, because it doesn't take much to trigger a drunk sometimes. And
no, but I'm a happy drunk.
The other thing that drunk bar owners do that I see is give it away all the time. Well, they're giving away drinks I guess like they own them. They do. But
I buy people shots. Absolutely. Yeah.
But you do not give your bar away.
No.
Never.
No, gosh, no.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I have a terrible voice today. So if you've got a comment about this, we'd love to hear from you. I see a lot of them here. And it's not good business practice, obviously, to be a drunk bar owner.
No, gosh, no.
And, when you get intoxicated, let's face it, we've all been there. We've all done poor decision making at some time or another. And you're going to do that.
Let me just say,
what you got?
This whole staffer, this guy, he's made for TV. First of all, so I have my own opinion about that. But
what are we looking at? I missed the comment, but
no, just a guy from what's that show, Staffer or whatever.
Oh, Taffer, John Taffer.
Yeah, Taffer.
Yeah, it's all hype, but
it's all hype. He
does go into bars that are an absolute shit show. I mean, they put those cameras in, and
but those bars aren't going to last anyways.
No, and he rescues some. And if you look at the history, if you go back and look at the history on them, where he spends all that money to come in and fix the bar up, and all, many of them don't last.
That's what I'm saying. They're not going to last because you can't change a person. You can't just teach somebody how to run a good business. Some people just aren't business people.
Look at Kevin's comment here. I think that's a good one on the screen.
I see a vast difference between a bar owner having a few on special occasions. Yeah, and that's when I'm going to, that's not what I'm doing. I'm at the bar. I'm not really working. And I have some shots. And when we say shots, again, they're like this big to keep,
What's that movie where they switch bodies? Is that Freaky Friday or something like that? You and Kathy have done that recently.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. It's funny. And,
yeah.
Says, I get it. We need that sometimes, decompression. Yes, Carla. Hello, 7 West. Thank you, buddy, for being here.
Yeah, I'm not. It's okay if people don't agree with me. It's okay. I
think Tina looked the law up there. She said that you can't drink while you're working. I thought that as well. I thought that was a state liquor control law. And if they come in and they're sitting at the bar and you're doing shots, you're in trouble.
Yep.
So,
yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
The bartenders. especially. Yeah. And I mean, once you get off duty, if somebody wants to buy you a drink, that's fine if you're done for the night or whatever. But, nobody's going to do a good job if they're trashed.
No, we don't really allow it. And if we do, it's like.
Don't you think drunk owners lose control of their establishment too? 100%. I mean, yeah, 100%. I mean, because if you're sitting at that bar and you're drunk and you're giving drinks away and you're doing all that, then people that are on your staff think that's acceptable. They're like, well, I can give drinks away too. And pretty soon everybody's giving drinks away and you're not making any money.
Right.
And that's the key. And one thing I admire about your place is your shots and your beverages are consistently poured the same.
Yes, they are. Well, we do inventory every single week. We measure everything to a T. And here's the thing. I give my staff a comp tab. So that way, because I want you to buy shots for your regulars or for new people to create new regulars. I don't want you giving away the stuff. I want everything accounted for. But I think it's important, you're in a bar to create relationships with new people and the people that are there. You buy them a shot every once in a while and build a new relationship. And then they'll come by and they'll keep coming, and you don't always have to buy them the shot, but it's a good way to break the ice with some new people. Or if somebody's having a hard day, they're like, let me buy you your first drink. I think it's good. And there's a comp tab for that. But yeah, there's rules to follow. If I'm having drinks with my friends, I'm not working. And I'm not going to drink anywhere else. I don't in the city, because I think that's where problems would mostly happen. I do it in my own bar. And again, I'm not drunk. I'm not like, shit-faced or anything. Because that's where everybody knows me there. And if you're offended by it, I apologize. I wish you all the best.
Jim must be new to the show. Jim, if you're new to the show, Ceris owns the Bell and the Bear in Montgomery. So that's what we're talking about when she says her bar.
Yeah.
That's what we're chatting about. And Megan says Ceris is a fun drinker. Megan is a fun drinker.
Megan's fun.
Megan is fun. I love her personality. And yes, thank you. And Tina Reed Ramsey, out of control and sloppy rude is what I think is gross. Having a cocktail while socializing with a guest is okay. Yeah, I mean, there's a whole host of different ideas here about a bar owner being able to be social. But it's the ones that I think people are talking about that come in, they drop in at 3:00 in the afternoon, they plop their ass in a bar chair and sit there till midnight. And as they drink more, they start to evaluate their staff more.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
The staff gets angry.
Jeffrey, there's certain days he wrote, is an owner by default considered working if they are there? No, there's certain days that Sean knows that if I'm coming in and I'm drinking, I'm not working.
All right, I got to get to all these comments here. Keep chatting, will you, while I look up some. Chris Casey, thank you for being here.
I mean, I guess technically you're working, but you know what I mean.
Kevin said the bar you were referring to is one he no longer books. Yeah.
That went downhill, man. That's sad.
It is a shame, but thank goodness that we're talking about bars now like yours. You don't have food, because if you're a drunken bar owner and you have food and the sanitary conditions go to hell and you let your bar go, I mean, that can significantly wipe you out, because those things get posted online on the health department sites and all that. And, who's going to want to come have a cheeseburger that laid out on the counter for 12 hours, Yeah,
we're not doing that. Absolutely not.
Yuck. Bob Klein says Taffer rescued a bar here in Columbus. They were out of business inside a year. Yeah, it's all show, but I do like sometimes and years ago I was involved with something called Nightclub and Bar Magazine, and they basically were the Bible of the bar business. And you would read this magazine and they would have ideas for you and things. And then they had these books you could buy about running your establishment, weighing your beverage, all that inventory stuff. It was really good. And Taffer was part of that back then. He was the guy that, before he ever was a TV star, did all that. And he had some great ideas. I mean, he did. And the screaming at the bar owner and all that crap, that's just for hype. But yeah,
you're never going to see me berate my staff, sober or with a few drinks in my system. You may see me back there making them laugh and having a good time, but you'll never see the opposite from me and it definitely wouldn't be when I'm drunk. I would never.
Patricia, thank you for that comment. And I'm the same way when I work. When I do any of my nights or I do events, like if I'm there doing a fundraiser, I don't drink because I want to be as sharp as I can be to do my job. Now, afterwards, somebody wants to buy me a drink. Yeah, I'll do it. But not during the show. And a lot of band members drink too. They drink heavily during the show.
That can be a problem. I always find if I've had a bit too much, I go sit in my corner and it's time to leave anyways.
Yeah. And I've had many a party, and I'm just going to admit it. Don't get mad at me if you bought me a Jameson at Heather's on my birthday this year or any of that, because after the first couple, they were ginger ale. But thanks for buying them.
Yeah.
And, I appreciate the thought and all that, but I can't sit there and drink. Heather came over and said, you have 12 Jamesons in the well. Like, I can't, that's like drinking a bottle.
Right.
I'm going to do that.
No.
It's not going to happen.
No, that's why my staff knows they're little shots, barely, it's why I do the mixed ones. But
hey, you weren't here yesterday. Let me get you on this topic. Our little shot taking that we did, we got a picture of it. I think Lisa Schaffner took the picture of all of us. Mm-hmm. It was all the women and me.
All right? I like that picture.
Yeah, and I said, man, I feel like a woman in it or something. But I had somebody tell me that I look like I need to stop drinking because my cheeks were really red and I'm starting to look like an alcoholic. Now, you know me as well as a lot of people do, probably better. I don't drink. I mean, I drink one and done, if that, maybe two. I mean, look at my bar tab at the Bell. They laugh about it when I go cash out. $8 tonight, huh? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Big spender, But people make stuff, and only because the lighting was that way. And Ed Sawicki said something about the red in the room sometimes reflects on you when people are taking cell phone pictures.
Why would anybody say that, though?
It's just the tool bags of the world. Did I say that?
Ugh.
Mario, thank you for that. Hey, we got a lot of comments to get to here. Let me get to some of them if I can. Tina is the owner of O'Connor's Irish Pub in Springfield that we mention on our Thursday show each week. She says, I've had guests demand I drink with them and get pissy if I don't.
I used to do water because I didn't drink for 3 years.
I called them stripper drinks.
3 or 4 years. Yeah, I would just have water, or I do just cranberry juice because I do a lot of not a lot, but I do those cherry iced tea shots and they're red. So I would have them just give me the cranberry juice.
All right, I'm looking here at some more stuff. Brandon Harvey in the house. How you doing, Brandon? Thank you for being with us. Karis wasn't drunk because she complimented me on my hat. She says if she was drunk, she might have tried to take it off my head and put it on hers. You never know. She liked that hat, though. She mentioned that.
She did look handsome in that hat.
Yes. Ed, I get it. Yeah, if any bar tab, it's very small.
People just want to judge. People want to make a big deal out of nothing. They want to judge. People, I'm learning that there's shit. I can't even ask questions. Like people are going to do what they want to do.
Mike will do those Jameson. He said he'll help me with those. All right. And Bill said,
"Why do you drink Jameson?"
At American Live in Fairfield about 10 years ago, and yes, it closed anyway. Yeah, I mean, if it's got bad ownership, it's gonna have bad ownership.
Bad ownership is bad ownership.
It's difficult enough with a good owner to stay in business.
That is that. I love my bar so much. That is my baby. That is my heart and soul. I would never do anything to try to jeopardize that place. And those people behind that bar are my heart and soul, so they know.
Tina says she likes 1800 tequila.
Wow.
Come on down, Tina.
Girl. Well, no wonder you don't drink at work. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, tequila makes me crazy. I can't do that. But I'll do the Jameson. Oh. Doug Cope says orange Jameson is good. I would rather drink gasoline than orange Jameson. Thank you. That's blasphemy, Doug Cope, from an Irish guy like you. Don't do that. Or you're at least Irish on St. Patty's Day. And COVID-19 didn't help any of the bars. No, hell no, it didn't. And Ceris is one of the only ones that survived really during that time and didn't lose her ass and still making up for it.
I use that to my advantage.
Mm-hmm. And you did a great job of it. And we all appreciated it. And so, yeah, we had somebody write in today, if you're just joining the show,
I
about
think she's on here.
Owners.
It's a great topic, Melissa.
Who is it?
Melissa.
Thank you. Ceris runs a tight ship.
Things, son. Sometimes we all make mistakes, but if somebody's going to judge somebody, I mean, and again, I haven't been, I'm not saying that I've been so drunk that I've made errors in my bar, but so it's not me. But some people can make a mistake, and it'd be great if people didn't judge them upon their one mistake. But yeah. There's a difference between enjoying some drinks so you can be social. And sure, I have shots with my friends while I'm not working, but while I'm at the bar. I apologize. I shouldn't say working. But it's always in moderation. And then there's other places where the owners are the opposite of moderation. And I think that's what we're talking about. Dude, if you see me dancing on the dance floor, that's better than me hiding in the corner, because I'm actually being social. And my anxiety's at ease.
And even keel.
Yes. Thank you, Brandon, for that. I agree. And I have a friend who's a karaoke host who quit drinking, but he used to drink excessively, and they had plastic cups they'd put his shots in, and he had stacks of them up there at the end of the night. And it was bad. But he's quit drinking as well.
Openly heckle, that's awful. How did this guy still have a job?
Yep. Hi, Heather. Well, thank you, Heather, for throwing that one in. Just need to learn to keep to themselves. Yeah, I don't mind anybody calling me out if they want to call me out, but do it to my face. Don't do some little subliminal social media post or something. Vague booking, as they like to call it. Never seen Ceris offer game. Yes, I would agree with that, Kenneth, 100%. And I've seen you when you've indulged in alcohol in your bar, and you always have somebody driving you.
Oh, always.
You always have somebody managing.
Even if I only have one or two drinks, somebody's always driving me. Yeah.
Right. Never do you do that. But yeah, I think we can all relate to, we've been in bars that the owners, some of them are just drunks. I mean, you can't say it another way.
I'm definitely not a drunk.
No. Cheryl worked for a drunk owner a few years in Galveston. Total on a regular basis. Most musicians could not stand her. And all the double bookings. Yeah, that's when you're pickled.
Yeah, I have an office too, Tina, and I thank my lucky stars for that one too. But yeah, if somebody wants to, I say if somebody wants to judge, because I had somebody on New Year's Eve, because I was having so much fun. We were dancing and hands up in the air, talking to everybody, having a great time. And one of the somewhat regular came up to me when they were leaving, or came up to me, two different conversations, and said, "My God, we've never seen you drink before. We've never seen you drunk." I said, "Yeah, I'm just having fun. It's New Year's Eve, just having a good time." And then at the end, she said, "Well, we should go out sometime and go drinking sometime, but maybe not in your own bar," like really judgmental like that. And I just started laughing, and I was like, "Well, that's never going to happen. I'm never going to go get drinking or drunk at another bar, because first of all,
that's when the cameras come out.
That's when the cameras come out. And if somebody wants to judge me in my own bar for dancing and taking pictures and hugging and having fun and say, man, she was drinking. Oh, what a horrible thing to be happy.
I had somebody ask me too, that picture we took together that's got all the hands and arms everywhere and fingers and all that, we're pointing at each other and everything on New Year's Eve. Somebody asked me, doesn't her boyfriend get pissed off about that? I'm like, hell no. I said, he probably took the damn thing. I mean,
oh,
yeah, no. So funny. So funny.
I love you, Heather.
What'd she say?
She's funny. She's getting protective. We have a
Meow.
Every time we say emergency, I don't know if Erica's still on here. She mentioned it or earlier. That's shot time. It's emergency. There's an emergency at the bar.
Oh, do you have a safe word too?
It's just called stop.
Get more creative on the safe word than stop. Come on.
Yeah.
All right.
You got to enjoy it. You got to. I think people only see. Well, first of all, I think people only see one side as I'm going to just talk about me, not you, Tina, because I never want to talk about somebody else. But I think people only see one side of somebody. And even if they did see a different side, they would never even admit it. And I think people also want to see and hear and believe what they think is the truth. And they don't necessarily care what the actual truth is. And I think it's important for us, Tina, now I am going to talk for you. We work our asses off. We've made it through some shitty fucking times. It's been a tough year for everybody. We've figured it out and we're still going, and you need to enjoy yourself. And whether that means relaxing with a pop in your hand and playing a game of pool with your regulars, your friends, cool. Or if that means having a couple of shots with your friends and regulars and dancing, cool. No judgment here. Let the others judge. But I think it's good. You deserve it, girl. You deserve it.
And, I'm going to say one more thing, too, about the drinking owner. And I've witnessed this over the years many, many times. A drunken owner, especially I'm going to say it, the male owners, can lead to workplace harassment issues big time with their staff. And, they get a little flirty. They get a little overboard. They're there after hours with the employees, all that stuff. I've seen it countless times. Yeah. And boy, that never ends good.
No, it never does. Never does. My staff, I mean, you'll see me whether I'm drunk or not drunk, or not. You'll see like me chasing Sean around the bar, like, just like we have fun.
You guys have a great time. You and Sean.
We have such a good time.
And he's a great guy. He's an awesome manager, by the way.
Dude, he's amazing. They're all amazing.
But your whole staff is. And we had so much fun. And I got a couple pictures with Vanessa and Jess.
I just love them.
They're spectacular people. I just love being around them. And that's what counts when you go somewhere. You want to feel comfortable. You want to feel loved, And
you do.
And I feel loved when I come to your place. I mean, I do all the time. New Year's Eve was just off the hook a blast. I mean, it was so good.
It was just like hanging out. I felt like we were just, I don't know. The Bell to me is like my second, it literally is my second home. And it's just like, look, people are at my house. We're just having a good time listening to music, having and I'll say, I think the game kind of hurt us a little bit because we were a little lower than we were the year before, but it still ended up being like a killer night. And it still was a ton of fun. And I don't think I've ever seen so many smiles in those pictures,
I'm sorry. I'm laughing at Bob Klein.
Oh, it's true though, right, Bob?
Bob has no filter, and I love him for that.
I love him for that too.
Yes. And what's Kevin Cooper? Drunk mode bar owners harassing female singers and bands.
I don't know if we can talk about that legally.
let's leave that alone today. But yes.
Yeah, you do, Brandon. Fuck yeah, you do.
That's another one.
Take him. I owe you 5 bottles?
Just give me a case of Jameson and call it a day. We'll quit counting. All right.
Dude, there's some musicians that get drunk and get touchy. There's some musicians that get drunk, and I'm going to tell you something. I was supposed to go on a trip with a whole bunch of friends and some musicians, and I chose not to because one of those people were making it so uncomfortable by making comments because when they're drunk, they get touchy or they're inappropriate. And they're like, when we get to this place, I was like, I'm not even though I could, fuck them up with one fucking hand. I don't want to be annoyed every time they're drunk and worry that they're going to, do something they shouldn't be doing. It's annoying.
It is. And this was a good topic. So thank you for the topic today, because I firmly believe that a drunken bar owner will be a failure.
Yeah.
Eventually, I mean, you'll run out of money. or you'll get sued by somebody, or your staff, will file charges on you. And the handsy thing with the people and the bar staff is just not acceptable. Nobody's gonna put up with that for too long. So, what else you got? What else you got this weekend? Anything?
Got a lot. We got tonight is
Kevin Fox tonight.
Yeah, Kevin Fox. We've got sorry, I just don't want to mess up the names for tonight. There's Lydia Shea that Courtney says probably has one of the best voices in Cincy. So apparently that's going to be really good. And Aaron Hedrick with Kevin Fox opening it. It's going to be a good night. Then tomorrow is Rick Kern's solo show. The first Tuesday is the songwriter showcase with Kevin Fox, and then 2 special guests. And then the first Wednesday every month is Rick Kern's solo show. And then on Thursday we're jamming, and on Friday we have the Hanky Panks, and then on Sunday we have Mojo Rising. So it's going to be another phenomenal week of fun and music.
Did you say Sunday?
Saturday,
Mojo
Did I
Rising.
say Sunday?
You did. Yeah,
I
that's okay.
Saturday's Mojo Rising.
Right.
Friday's Hanky. Sunday is our Bloody Mary with Ashley.
Yes. And can I get a shameless plug in?
Yeah.
Next week on Wednesday at your place.
Yes.
Another
Name That Tune
episode of Name That Tune. Join us for that, guys. It's a lot of fun. If you're down that way, come on out. You'll enjoy it. I guarantee it. Ed Sawicki played, and he had never really played before, and he got involved.
He had fun.
Yeah, that was good. And who else got in there? I think Shane was involved. There's a whole lot of people that night. It was a good time.
Thanks, Mike. Well, I guess I broke the rules, Paige M. Morgan, because I had some drinks of my own alcohol.
Where's that comment? I don't see it.
Paige M. Morgan, rule of thumb, don't get high on your own supply. Yes, chili cook-off we're doing on the 18th, and there's 2 ways to win. Now we're going to have judges, which also, Scott, I was going to ask you if you wanted to come be a judge for that. I need 4 judges. So it's going to be judges. You can get a trophy for, what the judges think, and as well as
when is that?
Favorite, the 18th.
18th of Sunday?
Yep.
Yeah, I like it.
Perfect. And then I need 3 or 4 more judges.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be great. Absolutely. What's Ed saying? Ed says, because of Steve and Chad, I actually won. Yes. Well, Ed, you guys were the winners, and that's wonderful. I was glad you were there, Ed. Thank you. And he only stopped in for a few minutes. I think he got roped into playing that night. Dewey
James,
said this was a good topic.
A judge for the chili cook-off on the 18th.
Who are you talking to?
James.
I'm not seeing it.
Oh, I'm not. Oh, Paige, I didn't take it that way, hon. I know what you meant.
Firemen make the best chili.
Dealer, I wouldn't. I get it, Paige. I totally do, honey.
We love you, Paige. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
And Steve Ware says we win and lose together.
Awesome.
The 3 Musketeers. There you go.
Got to be there by 2:15, between 2:15 and 2:30, because all of the entries need to be in by 2, and I don't want you guys to know whose is whose. So I would love. I'll reach out to make sure and confirm it.
That's super. Super duper. I like it.
Yeah.
What's up, James Unger? Good to have you with us, buddy. And Doug, thanks for joining us today. Dewey, thank you so much.
Yeah, my poor boyfriend Kevin here, who's got the flu. He's filling us in on who's playing, and I haven't eaten in like 4 days because he hasn't been here. Cooking for me.
She's starving, Kevin. Get well. Get well.
Love you, Bill. You just need to be there your entry needs to be in by 2, Mike. And that's it.
Perfect. Well, what else we got? Glenn saying, let's make it a great year of music. Thank you, Glenn. That sounds wonderful.
You need to make it back for that day. You do not need to be present to participate, I don't think. If you have a chili and somebody's there to bring it in, then bring it in.
Yeah, just don't leave it out in the parking lot or anything for us, though. I love you, Evelyn. Got a great picture of her, by the way, New Year's Eve.
We've got some great things happening at the Bell for Music this year. On Tuesdays, on some Tuesdays, we're dedicating it more to original music for musicians. I've got Matt Waters. He's going to do a couple of Tuesdays, last Tuesdays of the month, because that's his new song release of his new songs. So he's going to hit the stage on Tuesdays at the Bell as well. It's going to be good.
If I make it through tonight, it'll be a miracle. I'll be at the Miamisburg Moose doing trivia, guys. It's our 1-year anniversary at the Moose. So come join us if you're a Moose member.
You need to just be in town for that day, Evelyn.
Yes, Evelyn. Yes. So that's all we got today. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Ceris, thank you for episode 141.
Thanks for having me on episode.
You're marvelous. 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 And thanks to all of you who have followed us into the new year this year. We appreciate it very much. And don't forget, on any of our programming, I would love you if you would hit that share button occasionally and share it with your music-loving friends. There's so many people I run into that are musicians and that, and they're like, now, what do you do? These people are telling them, oh, he's got this radio platform and all that. So please pass the word out there. We'd appreciate it. We have over 10,000 organic views now. That almost sounded dirty, didn't it?
Tell Kent that, Evelyn, tell Kent to make it fucking happen. You cannot not be there. You're literally the reigning champion. Like 4 years in a row. That's just dumb. You have to be there. Love you, Heather.
Thank you, Heather. Love you back. And
that girl, man, I'm so glad that she popped into our lives, hasn't she? She's been a fucking pleasure.
She has, and she looked marvelous on New Year's, by the way.
She's gorgeous.
Outstanding, Heather. Outstanding.
Happy New Year, Bronson.
Bronson, thank you so much. It's good to see you here, man. The Filthy Heathens taking the world by storm.
I heard that they had a great show on Saturday.
They're a fantastic band. You got to go see them with me.
And I'll go with you.
We'll do it. Sure. Yeah, they'll be fun. It'll be fun. They're wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. And Brandon Harvey, thank you. I'll get better, buddy. It's just the crud. It's the Ohio crud. I'm making it, as David Naughton would say, and only Brandon would know that. That's all we got. Thanks, Ceris.
I must have missed all these. Look at all these wonderful comments.
Are you missing them?
Hi, well, Brad. I guess, yeah.
Hi, Brad.
Hi, Brad. What a great dude, huh?
Abe's Lincoln. I love that band, too.
That's a great band.
Brian, thank you for being here. Got a big jam this week at the Bell and the Bear. If you guys want to join them for that, that'll be a good time.
You know what else? Do we have a minute?
Or yeah, no? We got a minute.
Okay. Right. So I had somebody who has been to the bar, loves the bar, and owns a small business. And they asked, and I thought this was incredible. And I mean, obviously it works out great for us. They wanted to sponsor one Thursday a month.
Wow.
I know. So that is incredible. So what that entails, so now we're opening that up to any small business that wants to sponsor our Thursday Jam or any of our music nights. Like you can do it with your favorite band, you can do whatever. And all that, all that takes is, he's paying once a month a lump sum to be sponsored. And that means we advertise his company.
Sounds like you need a host for Thursday too.
I can't afford that.
Oh, come on.
I can't afford that.
I work cheap for Jameson.
You know what, though? You should do it on the nights that he sponsors.
Yes.
Then you can mention his company. It's Meadows Law Firm. So he's going to sponsor one Thursday a month. And then we advertise him on our Facebook page, and we'll have table tents, and he'll be mentioned on stage. What a great thing. And I was like, what a wonderful idea. I was like, for sure. So we're going
to get on your game, Cooper.
Yes, we're going to open up to any small businesses.
That's awesome. I love doing that with fundraising events. Get somebody to sponsor the stage or we have 2 stages and those kind of things. Those are fun.
So that's what we're going to be doing, because we're going to get our sponsorship letters out by the end of the month for a Women Who Rock event. one of the sponsorships now, like for the higher sponsors, is they can be the stage sponsor, they can be the back room sponsor. You know, we're going to add that to that. I just think it's brilliant.
Yeah, and we can mention the living daylights out of them, so that's good. That's
and it helps the business too. It helps us like save a little bit of money, you know, so that way, you know, it's nice.
It's a scratch your back thing, and you help them, they help you, and it's a good thing. So thank you.
His son Nate does kill it. He's at School of Rock. Yeah, yes. So we're going to advertise that. So if anybody wants to join, and we'll mention them on the Tuesday show, you know what I mean? So
that's Nate's dad?
That's Nate's dad.
Oh, what a super guy he was. I got to meet him.
Guy. So he's sponsoring, I think, the 22nd. So make sure you host on the 22nd.
I'll put it in.
Yeah.
I'll slap it in the calendar. I will. All right. Thank you all. We appreciate you. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Kevin. And Dewey, thank you so much for that.
Love you, Dewey.
Wonderful man. He is there.
Yeah.
And networking. Amen, Paige. Yeah. Works that way. Say goodbye, Ceris.
Goodbye, Ceris.
Say it again, Ceris.
Say it again, Ceris.
Say it one more time, Ceris.
One more time, Ceris.
Okay. I don't know. Are we there? I can't find the theme song. That's what happened when I went to the applause. I screwed it all up. Here we go. Say goodbye, Ceris.
Bye, Ceris.
We out of here. Thanks for watching today, guys. Here's the lovely Ceris with our disclaimer. Here it comes.
Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of our sponsors or any entities they represent.
Wow.
Oh,
that
wow.
Really good. Hey, and I promised somebody I'd do this for the month of January, so we'll throw it up there in the comments. That is our Venmo if you'd like to contribute to All Around Town Radio and the fund. That is our Venmo, guys. So please hit it if you want, and no pressure. None. Just thank you. Look at this. Look at that guy.
What a handsome fucker.
I wish I had hair like that. I wish I had hair like that. I do. Thanks, everybody. We appreciate you. Thank you, Brett Brock, for being here. There's a picture of Rick Kern, who has the best hair in music in Cincinnati.
Rick Kern.
Solo show.
Here, I just sent you some money on your Venmo.
Oh, thank you for that. Why would you do that? You sponsored this show. Hey, you look good over there on the side of that logo. Let me get in there. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. We out of here. I think if I can get it to work, we out of here. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.